All right, we got another trade to talk about. I'm keeping the three-team trades to one shorter video. I kind of like to show it visually. If you like this setup more than just the columns with the names and such underneath, let me know. I'm more of a visual guy, so I like this more. But whatever works for you guys, I'm easy. Essentially, this is the Ilya Lyubushkin trade. Toronto Maple Leafs acquire Ilya Lyubushkin. Other teams involved: the Carolina Hurricanes, the Anaheim Ducks. We'll talk about Lyubushkin first. He's the big piece of this trade. Lyubushkin, playing on the Ducks' expiring contract, gets traded to the Carolina Hurricanes, where the Hurricanes retained 50% of his salary. It was like 1.3 or something million dollars. Hurricanes retain half of that salary, move him on to Toronto. Toronto gets Ilya Lyubushkin at a cap hit of $687,500. Again, that's below league minimum contract, so a little bit of a savings just by having him on the roster right now for Toronto. So what did they pay to get him? They had to give the Ducks a third-round draft pick in next year's draft, 2025 third-round pick. I like it. The Hurricanes also get a sixth-round pick for this year for retaining just under $700,000 worth of cap for the remainder of the season. Not bad. We're seeing some of these middlemen, right? Little middlemans like, well, we'll help you retain some of the salary to help you move this player. Just throw us a later round pick. Because you never know with some of these picks. The likelihood of acquiring an NHL player in the sixth round of this year's draft, not very likely, but it's never zero. We see players come out of the fifth, sixth, seventh rounds every once in a while. So sometimes there's a diamond in the rough. Remember, Kirill Kaprizov, fifth round pick. Just throwing that out there. Right. Leafs, again, get Lyubushkin, solid right-hand shot defenseman. They also get prospect Kirill Slepets. He's a right winger playing the KHL. He was unsigned. Didn't look like he was going to sign with the Carolina Hurricanes. Don't know if he has any intention of coming over to America. Didn't do a whole lot of research on him, I'm not going to lie. I think he has 19 points in 52 games. I don't remember what team he's playing on. It might be Scott St. Petersburg. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Where is this? Kirill Slepets. He is playing for... I don't even know how to say that. Amar Khabarovsk. 19 points in 53 games, 8 goals, 11 assists, 8 penalty minutes. He's a small dude, 146 pounds, 5'10". So that's this trade. Not too big of a deal. Leafs need to bolster up their blue line. Lyubushkin, more of a defensive defenseman. Leafs need more defensive defensemen, more reliable defensemen in their own zone. Cap Friendly has him paired on the first line with Morgan Riley. I don't know if he'll stay there. I'm not going to lie. I really don't know where he's going to end up with that lineup. The Leafs have, what do they have? Liljegren and McCabe? Yeah, Liljegren and McCabe. They have Legasson, who plays both sides. You also have Connor Timmins, who's on the IR. Klingberg probably isn't going to come back. But see, you have some right shot defensemen, but where Lyubushkin will slot in the lineup between the first and third pairing, we'll see what happens come playoff time. I think he's more suited for a third pairing role, but he's definitely a guy that can fill in the top four for a short stint. So we'll see. 3-team trade. I'm still wearing my Dallas Stars jersey because, I don't know, I forgot to change jerseys. I got the Leafs jersey back there, though. So that's a thing. But I don't know who won this trade. I guess Toronto kind of needed, a defensive defenseman, so that helps them. I also like the Ducks return a third-round pick for a one-year signing of Lyubushkin, or an pending unrestricted free agent Lyubushkin. So I think all the teams kind of worked out in this. We'll talk about it. Maybe come playoff time, see how that's panned out. Again, this is one of those trades I think every team won. I don't really have a winner. We'll see what the draft picks turn out to be. They could be nothing. They could be something. So it's too early to tell for that. But overall, I think it helps teams that are looking to bolster their, Anaheim looking towards the future, looking towards that prospect pool, trying to bolster that. Hurricanes getting a little something that may help them in their prospect pool, which is it's not the worst in the world, but it could use some improving. And every pick helps get you a little bit closer. You draft somebody in the 6th round, and then you can move them instead of one of your prospects you think a little more of, right? So just an example, and I think the Leafs need to help their blue line out ASAP. And I think Lyubushkin is a solid pickup. And who knows, maybe Kirill ends up signing in Toronto. We'll see. That's all I got. I appreciate you watching. Take care, right? We just find this stop button. There it is.